Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well and welcome to a brand new pack with me video. Coming to you today from my bedroom. I thought it would be a lot easier to kind of film this and then I can pop all of my packing on the bed and just run through what I'm packing for my Orlando trip and a Disney cruise trip. So yeah, I don't usually film up here, so the lighting's a little bit crazy. It's been like the dullest, rainiest, cloudiest day, and as soon as I started filming, the sun's coming out and it's making all the light crazy, so yeah, we'll work with it. I feel like my house just is rubbish for, it gets all the sun really, really bright at the front and that's not good, and then it's a bit shadowy as well, so we'll work with it. But yeah, just wanted to film up here for a change. So if you haven't watched my trip announcement video, me and my best friend Stacey are heading to Orlando. From the time of filming this, we've only got a few days to go. When this video comes out, we'll be kind of on our way, like pre-travel day. And if you're watching this way after September, then we will have been and gone. But I wanted to jump on and do a pack with me video. I've done lots of pack with me videos on my channel before. I do really enjoy doing them. Just really wanted to show some outfits I've got planned, how I'm packing. It's a little bit different this trip because it's kind of a split stay. So we've got 7 nights in Orlando doing the theme parks, well, mainly doing Universal. And we've got a little bit of Halloween thrown in there as well. And then we move across to a 7-night cruise on the Disney Treasure. So I have recently been on a Disney cruise, so I did a pack with me for that, and I hope that helped anybody who's heading on a cruise. And if you want to go and watch that video as well, that's also going to have similar kind of information on it for packing for a cruise. But since doing that one, I feel like I might have changed slightly exactly what I take, and I kind of know now exactly what I want to take for the 7 nights for this cruise. But this cruise we're going on is a Halloween on the High Seas Disney cruise, so again, it's slightly different. Got a few other bits to take. And yeah, just wanted to show you kind of what I picked up, what bags I'm taking, how I pack. And on this trip, so if you've watched my announcement video, you'll know that we're flying business class for the first time for both me and Stacey. Never done business class before, usually an economy girly, and that's absolutely fine. I put my money elsewhere most of the time, but for this trip, we are doing business class. And with Aer Lingus business class, you get 3 23-kilogram suitcases. So that's all well and good. And we're like, yeah, okay, do we need 3 suitcases? Stacey definitely does, from the sight of her packing, which has been giving me previews of. And yeah, I don't know. Stacey never managed just 1 suitcase. I've known this for many years traveling with her. I've always managed with 1 suitcase, but now that I can potentially have 3, I'm already kind of packed 2. So I need to kind of, figure out what's what. But we can take 3, but the cruise, you can only take 2 suitcases per person. We're kind of working out what we want to do. Whether we put suitcases inside another. I do like to buy a little bit of merch when I'm out there. I am going on a Tokyo trip though, so I'm being mindful at the moment of I don't need loads and loads of stuff because I'm going to buy a few bits in Tokyo. But I really like to stock up on like candles, Bath and Body Works, like hand soaps. I like to pick up some like Joffrey's coffee. So yeah, I've got a few like bits that I like to pick up, and I've not been to Orlando and the US since 2023. Yeah, there's a few little bits on my list that I want to pick up, probably on the cruise as well. I've already got a piece of merchandise that's going to be waiting for me in the stateroom when I get on the cruise. So I'm already buying stuff and I'm not even there. So I might need those 3 suitcases, but at the moment I've got 2 and I'm hoping that's going to be enough. 2 suitcases, and I've got a hand luggage and like another like little bag as well. Yeah, I'm going to take like my laptop with me this time because I want to do a little bit of editing. I'm hoping to get the vlogs up and ready to go for when we land because I'm kind of on a schedule now for vlogs, which is really great. I want to bring out 1 a week. Got lots of trips coming up and I really want to stick to the schedule. So fingers crossed. So there's a lot of stuff. It's all staring at me in the corner of this room. And yeah, just wanted to kind of go through the essentials of kind of packing for Orlando. I've been on many a trip to Walt Disney World, to Orlando, and just the things that I kind of bring along with me, toiletries I bring along with me, and then for the cruise as well. Yeah, what I found worked on the cruise and what actually I can kind of not bother packing this time because I don't need it. Just going to show you quickly some bags that I'm taking. And then I'll kind of, put all the stuff on the bed and I can run through outfits that I've got planned. And to be fair, a lot of the stuff I'm kind of relying on buying a few t-shirts out there. I'd like to buy like a Universal Monsters t-shirt, an Epic Universe t-shirt, a Halloween Horror Nights t-shirt. So I know when I get there, I've got a few bits to buy. We're going to hit Walmart and Target as soon as we get there. So I know I'm going to buy a few bits in there too. At the moment, I've got 1 suitcase for 7 nights. I've got 1 suitcase for the cruise. And yeah, just trying to work it out so I know where things are and everything's kind of organised. But because not only do we have, say, potentially 3 suitcases, but we also are hotel hopping quite a bit on this trip. And I know a lot of people do that. I've done it in the past myself, just to get best of both worlds of the resorts. And especially now, Universal, I feel, has become a lot longer stay because you have Epic Universe, you've got the 2 older parks, you've got Volcano Bay. So it can potentially become like a week trip just doing Universal. So I know a lot of people book maybe 10 nights at Disney, 4 nights at Universal, 2 weeks at Disney, 1 week at Universal. So you kind of are changing hotels as well to get those benefits. Staying at Disney, you obviously are close to the parks. It's easy to get around. You have that half an hour early entry, other kind of benefits as well for staying on site. And then Universal, you get an hour early entry to their theme parks. Again, shuttles on site, like buses on site to get around. If you kind of are up for it and you're happy to move across, sometimes it's great to like move across and be at that resort. But for us, we are basing ourselves at Universal, but we just decided to do 2 of the new hotels, so Stella Nova and Helios, to see kind of what they're like. They're brand new hotels that were built for the new Epic Universe theme park. And then we move across to Royal Pacific at Universal, again, to see the benefits of getting the express pass, because when you stay at certain hotels, like the kind of premium hotels at Universal, you do get that free complimentary express pass. And yeah, we wanted to see what that's like. And then we move across to Disney for a night, again, to be kind of closer to do Not So Scary, and then we move to the cruise. So we really need to be smart with our packing. I've like wrote out a list of all my days, all my outfits. I'm kind of old school like that. I need to see it on the paper, tick it off as I go along, and know exactly what I'm wearing. Got everything kind of in packing cubes. Yeah, we need to be smart. Don't want to be spending our time repacking and packing and doing all that stuff. So we need to just have the essentials, what we need out, kind of living out of our suitcases as well, but pack as we go and just be a little bit smarter, because say we don't want to waste our time packing down. We want to be in the parks, we want to be out and about. So yeah, let's see how we go. Definitely come back to me on that and say, how did you actually cope with 3 suitcases, a hand luggage, and moving 50 hotels? But yeah, just going to show you quickly my bags that I've got, a few other bits, and then everything else I will kind of lay out on the bed. We'll go through this packing. Right, I've got a pile of bags next to me here. I'm just going to show you the main bags that I'm going to be using for the park. Just wanted to show you this amazing bag. This is a Loungefly exclusive. I got it from Funko Europe. Being a Loungefly exclusive, it's massive. It's a lot bigger than like the other Loungeflies, but love the details. Bride of Frankenstein, and obviously Epic Universe has Dark Universe there, which is all about the Universal monsters. Bride of Frankenstein is totally my favourite, so I wanted to grab this bag as my main park bag. Now, I don't know, I love a Loungefly, I love a little backpack, but sometimes they're not kind of the easiest. When I'm vlogging and I've got my phone and kind of your purse and everything else, I do like a crossbody. I don't know if anybody else finds that. So I might wear this and a little crossbody, I don't know. This is such a good size, this will be good for like packing down any merch in there, any kind of like camera equipment or anything I've got with me. I can pop in there, bottles of water and stuff, but obviously I really need this for pictures. And yeah, can't wait to get some pictures. I've got an amazing outfit planned. Yeah, can't wait. But as I say, lots of room in that one. On the cruise as well, we've got the Haunted Mansion parlour bar. So I'm going to take this little bag. It is like a crossbody. It has got a strap in there that goes on. It's got like a little, I might take this off, the little coin purse there. But I've got that one. I've also got this Haunted Mansion one as well, like the clock. So I think I'm going to take both of them, or just one, I'm not sure yet, to get some pictures around the cruise ship. And another Loungefly I'm going to take is the Mickey head one. Again, this has got a strap that kind of connects to its ears there. And because we've got a little bit more space in the suitcases, because we've got 2, potentially 3, I thought I've got a little bit more room to pop this one in, and this will be really nice for the cruise. Taking down to dinner, getting some pictures. This just usually just sits on my shelf, doesn't really get used that often, because when I'm going to like Paris and stuff like that, I usually just take a backpack. I don't have suitcases. So, I mean, I did take it when we had a case, or when we went to Paris early in January. So I have got a few pictures with this, but I'd like to take it away again. And I thought the cruise would be great on formal night or any other nights, just like a classic, really, really fun Loungefly. And it has got like a decent size there. You can definitely fit your phone, your purse, and some bits and bobs in there. But yeah, I just feel like surrounded by bags. Right, guys, I'll get the suitcases up on the bed, get everything out, show you hanging up the dresses that I'm taking, and yeah, just run through hopefully the organised chaos that's going to be my packing. And I'll just show you, yeah, what I'm bringing along for this Orlando and Disney cruise trip. Let's start with hand luggage. So my old hand luggage case did snap. I've had it for so long. I've had it since I actually bought it from BHS. If you're from the UK and you know that store, I think I bought it even before it was closing down. So many, many years, but it was like orange with like a skull pattern on the front. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, it broke. It finally gave in. So I bought this new little hand luggage case. This was actually from B&M. My friend Matt had bought the same one, and I really liked the style of it. And he was like, yeah, it's a bargain. Go and have a look in B&M. And when I went to go in, they had one left. And I know I wanted like a hand luggage size. And it was actually down to £15, down from like, I think it was 40 anyway, or 30. And then it had gone down to 15. So absolute bargain. So yeah, that's going to be my new hand luggage case. And in this, I'm going to pack as much as I can. And I'm also going to have a little like carry-on bag as well. Got like a separate compartment there with a cover with a zip on it. And then yeah, this here to keep everything compact. With this hand luggage, I'm also going to take on this bag as my like carry-on. It's just a really good size for my laptop and yeah, anything I want to keep to the side of me when I'm on the plane. This was actually a free gift when you are a Silver Castaway Club member on the cruise. And I believe we should get another one of these when we go on the cruise. I just got one on my last cruise. I use it all the time. So when I'm like moving about with my work computer or my laptop, anything like that, I just find it's a really good size. So that'll be coming on with me on the plane. And then in this bag, I've got my lovely little wallet from Ever After Holidays. This is the company that I work for. So I booked all of my trip through Ever After Holidays. So then all of kind of the information that I need, any printouts, any of like the booking confirmations for hotels, flight details, tickets that I need to pick up at like Wilcor, like the kiosk there at Universal, everything's in there. I actually got, this was sent through from Disney Cruise Line, not from Ever After Holidays. This was a separate thing, but I've got like our luggage tags in there for the cruise. And yeah, everything's in there safe. And it's obviously best to keep everything like this on you, don't pop it in your checked luggage, because if that luggage goes missing, then you've not got all of the information that you need. I've also printed out my ESTA. Again, not necessary. I'm not too sure if it says you have to nowadays. I've just had in the past where when checking in the UK, they've asked to see the ESTA and it was a proper panic. And since then, I've always printed it out. And I've also printed out our port arrival form as well. So it might be a bit old school to some people. I just say have a port arrival form and an ESTA printed out just in case if you can do. But everything that we need is going to be in there. Also going to pack this little eye mask. I've not used this yet. This was just from Primark, but it's one that's kind of got like the ridge on it there that blocks out any of the light. But yeah, I want to give that a little try, see if it's any good. This flight's going to be about 8-9 hours. So we are in business class, so we have like the beds that you lie down on, so hopefully I can get a little bit of sleep. But I also want to try and test this out for my flight to Tokyo. And this is one of the packing cubes. I've had these for years. These are from Amazon. This packing cube's going to have in my first day outfits, underwear, pyjamas, anything I need. I just like to pack that in my hand luggage. So first day clothes, again, I've had it in the past where the suitcases have gone missing. Say it's only happened once to us in all of the times that we've been to Orlando. From that, I didn't have any of my clothes with me, anything like that. So I pack like my first day clothes in the hope that if anything, touch wood, touching my head, anything goes missing, that it comes back obviously within a day. Yeah, I just kind of packed the essentials there. A couple of pairs of socks, a couple of underwear, pyjamas, that sort of thing, and have that then in my main like hand luggage. And then speaking of packing cubes, I have got like a whole collection of this one with the little cactuses on, but I did buy these new ones from TikTok Shop. These are like compression ones, so you've got like double zips on them and they come in various sizes. So I've also got this one here. This is packed with my like shorts, I think, and like some tops and stuff for the week that were in Universal. So it fits quite a lot in there. It's got like a handle on it, and I got I think 2 more that are like bigger sizes. I can show them once I go through the case. But yeah, these were like £5 for 4 of them, I think. 4 or 5 of them. And you got like some little clear wallets as well to put, toiletries and stuff in. But I thought that was pretty decent. So I'm going to give those a go. The only thing is, again, with some of these I've got are like mesh, that they're clear, so you can see what's inside them. These you can't. I just wanted as many packing cubes as I could for keeping everything like organised for like the move about of the hotels. Also picked up this new power bank. I thought it was very cute, Jack and Sally. This was from B&M, I think it was £10. So I've got that, got to keep that on me on the plane. Never pack this in your checked suitcases. So obviously this is my passport. So yeah, passport packed, Esther printed out, all of that sort of stuff. And yeah, gonna have chargers, some toiletries, some liquids, things that like I might just need for the next day, contact lenses, things like that. I'm gonna go through like the whole toiletry and what I'm taking with me as well separately. But I'm gonna buy some sweets for the plane. And yeah, if I can fit anything else in here, I will do. And so I've just got it like on me in that case because it's quite a decent sized case. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm taking. I'm going to pack my lounge flies. Not going to take that as a separate bag. I've got another little like crossbody bag. I might pack that as well because as soon as we get there, leave our bags at the hotel, I'll pop on my crossbody and good to go. But yeah, this one's going to be perfect for laptop and other little bits. This one then can store some of the clothes for the first day. And I've just got my first day essentials because when you get there, you don't want to like start unpacking. I mean, you can do, but we're going to do loads when we get there and go shopping and stuff. So it's good to have everything we can, like first day essentials in there. Right guys, so this is my big suitcase and I'm saving this one for the first week. So all my outfits and things I need for the 7 nights at Universal Orlando. Obviously Donald's here as my part of my outfit for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So say follow me on Instagram, you will see pictures of that. I'll kind of say based around this this bag, so probably get what I'm going for, but this was from the Disney store. This is part of their Halloween collection this year, but I absolutely love these big character face tote bags. I've got like nearly every single one. But yeah, love this. So this is going with me for Not So Scary. And then yeah, a bit of a mixture of stuff in here. It's not organised just yet. I've got my pyjamas in one packing cube. I've got like say little bags like this with my plugs and other little wires and things I need. I know they're all in there. Say this packing cube was full of like shorts, t-shirts and stuff for the first week. I've got my Aladdin Spirit jersey here. This was actually bought back in, gosh, June, July last year when I went to see the musical when it was touring in Manchester. And yeah, there's a really special reason that I've picked this, and it's yeah, it'll be revealed on the vlogs kind of what this means to me. It's really like, it is just a Spirit jersey. I bought it because in the atrium of the Treasure, their statue on the ship on the Treasure is Aladdin and Jasmine. So really, really wanted to get myself on that cruise ship and wear this Spirit jersey. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'm actually packing this in this case because when we move across to the cruise, I'm going to have this in like a hand luggage bag. And I did say on like my vlogs previously on the cruise, and yet when you get on the cruise, you do take like a little bag with you, and they do recommend packing the essentials if you want to get on the cruise and go in the pool and have a change of clothes. They say like pack everything that you need for that day because it could be a few hours until your suitcases are left outside your stateroom. And so what we'll do, we're going on a transfer with Disney from the Disney resort on a Disney bus to Port Canaveral. So they'll take our bags, they'll have our labels on the suitcases, and say a few hours later, after we've got on the cruise ship, we'll get our stateroom. They usually say like the staterooms are ready to go, and you get to your stateroom and then the suitcases are outside there. So if there's anything you need in the day, and there's a couple of hours or there's a few hours, even sometimes it could be after your dinner, I'm not too sure, but they do say have your essentials with you. So if you need any medication, say swimming costumes, anything like that, if you're taking alcohol on board, you're allowed 6 small cans of beer, I think, and 2 bottles of wine per person. You have to keep them in your hand luggage as well, like your cruise kind of day bag almost. And for the day bag, I'll probably take Mickey. So I've got the Mickey tote bag as well. Or I might take that cruise line one, the Castaway Key Club cruise line one. I used the mini version of this when I went on the last cruise, and it was really good sizing for everything. Yeah, and obviously I'll keep like my laptop on me. I'll keep everything kind of on me that's like important and valuable, etc. So yeah, that's another bag I'm taking with me because I found this really easy to use around the cruise ship and I liked it having it kind of to pack towels in and things like that. So it was a good one to have on there. And in this one is the dress that I'm wearing for Dark Universe and for Haunted Mansion. And I kind of want to keep it a surprise. Yeah, I'm going to keep it a surprise. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok. You'll see it on there. It's going to look better on than in like hanging up and shown on this video for sure. But yeah, it's very gothic, very fabulous. Alright guys, this is the cruise case that I'm taking. So this will have obviously all of my main cruise outfits, accessories, all of that stuff. I'm going to try and keep it in this case, and fingers crossed not really touch this case for the whole time that we're at Universal. Yeah, this has got a lot more stuff in it at the moment than the other one, but I just wanted to show you a few bits that I've got for the cruise. And yeah, I've got some really cute accessories, some cute clothes. Yeah, kind of give you a brief idea what I've got planned for the 7 nights on the cruise. So these are the sunglasses I'll be taking with me for the whole trip. These are my favourite pair of sunglasses. They're like a pierced kind of effect. And they're from a small business called Arcus Paris. And yeah, they hand like pierce the glasses. But I've had them for a while. These were like a real treat, and I absolutely love them. I wear them all the time. So yeah, they'll be my glasses for the whole time. But yeah, very comfortable, even with the piercings and stuff. They are really comfortable. I've got a spare lanyard in here. So this was actually, again, another gift for being a Silver Castaway Club member. And I assume we'll have another pair of these in the room when we get there. One for me, one for Stacey. This is Stacey's second trip. So when you've done one cruise, you become a Silver Castaway Club member. So she's silver. This will be my third cruise. So yeah, not quite gold yet, but I really found it useful to have a lanyard. You can buy them in the shops, not these ones particularly, but they do have different ones. You'll have like your room key card, your stateroom key card in here, which everything's linked to. So when you buy things, when you buy a drink, when you go into your rooms, everything's put through that card, and then you have like a bill at the end that you settle with Disney. But yeah, it's really handy having your lanyard on you at all times, so you can just have it on you if you then go in the pool and stuff. It's all like protected in this lanyard. So yeah, bringing that anywhere. I know we're going to get one, but just in case, just as a spare. These were just some little free bags that I got from work, and I love these. I always have these on me kind of for any kind of wet clothes or any kind of like laundry, or I'm taking them around the parks as it's just like a light drawstring bag. So find it really useful in doing like outfit changes in the park, or having some different things I need to carry around with me. I always have a couple of them with me. And these pieces are from MZ Ever After. Stacey actually got me these for Christmas last year. And this is just like a little sleep mask. It says "Wake me up at Castaway Key." So I love that. I've been like eagerly waiting to pack this for this trip because I've had it for so long. And she also got me this as well, this little wash bag, like a toiletry bag. Set sail and treasure the adventure. So it's like marked with the treasure logo and everything there. And I say in there, I'll just have some of the extra toiletries. And I have got a pair of ears as well that Stacey got me from MZ Ever After. I'll show them now, and I'll go through the ears that I've packed for the cruise. So these are the ears. So you've got that same set sail and treasure the adventure. You've got the little anchor there. This does detach as well if you wanted to take this off the bow, but I love the bow. And a lot of her ears, they have like that kind of bat wing. So yeah, I love that. But they're really comfy. Yeah, looking forward to wearing these as we probably get onto the ship. That would be really cool to wear them as we get onto the treasure. So I love those little bits and excited to pack them. Rest of the ears then I've packed into this, I say another one of the cactus like travel bags that came in the pack. I'm sure they still do them, or do something similar. I got these absolutely years ago. Yes. Right. I am probably going to pack a few more. At the moment, I've got these little ghosty ones that I got from the Disney store in London. They're part of the Halloween collection this year. But say it's a Halloween on the High Seas cruise, so I really want to wear some Halloween bits around and about. I have got some pumpkin Mickey ears as well, so I'm going to have to find them and pack them also. But I just thought they're cute for Halloween. Got my cruise ears. I bought these when I was on the Fantasy back in May. But I love these. They're like almost like a leather effect. They've got the cruise ship on, and they're just a really nice kind of staple. I just love the design. Got kind of the funnel thing on there. They had a lot of they had cups in this design. They had shirts. But yeah, definitely want to pack them for another cruise, another Disney cruise. And I've also got these ears, which I think I might take as well on the not so scary night because we're going into the Beacon Barrel, which is the new pirate themed bar, Pirates of the Caribbean themed bar in Magic Kingdom. I managed to get the reservation for the same night as Not So Scary. It's the only time we're going into Magic Kingdom, so it's very, very lucky to get that reservation. But these were brought back by Matty and Richard. They went to Shanghai Disney, and Matty he always shows me all the merch in the shops. And I'm like, oh my gosh, pick me up these. And I end up with like a shopping list, and bless him, he does bring back everything he can for me. And just said, can you grab me these? And they're amazing. Like, look at the pirate coin on there, and I love the studded effect. I love the earrings. And yeah, I'm going to take these for Pirate Night as well on the cruise. And again, for the Beacon Barrel, get some pictures in there, but I absolutely love these. So yeah, at the moment, it's those ears. I'll also be taking my classic black and white ones. I love these. I wear these all the time. I'm actually going to wear some like white polka dot dress for one of the nights. So they'll be perfect for that one. And just one more accessory that everybody needs on a cruise, an Ursula shoulder buddy. How cute is she? Again, this was from Shanghai Disney. Matty and Richard brought me this back. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of an Ursula look and get some pictures in. A black dress, wear this, and yeah, thought it'd be perfect, but she's really cute. Got a magnet there, you just pop her on your shoulder. But I've never seen that one before, so I thought, whilst at sea, she'll be perfect. So I've got back there my like buckle sandals. I'll just wear them on the cruise most of the time. I've got my trainers as well, just some comfy trainers, obviously for the parks. I'm going to take like my dock sandal shoes as well. They're more like shoes, they're not actually sandals. But yeah, I'm going to pack them and probably some flip-flops. And that's pretty much all I need for shoes. But yeah, so at the moment I've just got packed my like sandals. They were really comfy to wear around the cruise. And what I found with the cruise, again, you can wear heels, you can dress up, but most of the time just slip into shoes, being as comfy as you can. It is very casual. It's nice to dress up, and I've got some say nicer outfits for formal night and things like that. So yeah, it's really easy on the cruise. And if you wear heels and you want to change into something comfy later, it's so easy because you're right by your stateroom. Again, I've got another of those TikTok ones there. I think this has, what does this have in it? See if I can see. Oh, jumpers. I'll show you these jumpers actually because they're quite cute. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you these jumpers that I've got packed. I've only got two, but I found on the cruise, obviously it's going to be hot outside. It's quite air conditioned inside. And especially if you're sitting and watching a show, or you're inside doing a quiz, or in the cinema, I definitely found the cinema a lot cooler with the aircon. So I like to kind of wrap up when you're inside. So even though we're in the Caribbean and it's going to be quite hot, I always like to pack a jumper as well. And they do sell jumpers on the cruise ship as well for that reason, and Spirit jerseys and things like that. And hopefully I'll have a couple of Spirit jerseys as well from the trip in the 7 nights previous. But absolutely love this jumper. This was brought back. Honestly, Matty and Richard aren't my personal shoppers, and they aren't a business of personal shopping. But yeah, they were in California a couple of years ago, and I was like, please can you get me this? I think at this point they just spend their holiday shopping for me, and I'm not mad about it. But yeah, they grabbed me this, which was really, really kind of them. And yeah, I love it. It's so comfy. It's say from Disneyland, which I love. And yeah, I thought that'd be perfect for the Halloween cruise. And then the next jumper I picked up when I was last on the cruise in May, when I was last on the Fantasy. But I think they'll have this in a lot of the cruise ships because it's kind of like a standard cruise design. But yeah, they had this in Minnie and Mickey. So Minnie had like a red jumper on. A jumper, you know what I mean. Whatever this is, uniform. So yeah, I've lived in this since I got back. It's so comfortable. And I think it was about $60, I believe. $59, $60. This will be a great throw on. Might even wear this for the travel day home, or say the Halloween one. But yeah, really, really comfy. So a lot of the time on the cruise, I was personally in comfy clothes, like comfy pants, cycle shorts, jumpers. Like throughout the day, you're literally just chilling, sitting in the cinema, doing quizzes, doing crafts, doing activities, or in the pool. So you're in your pool clothes, your swimming costume. Beach shirts. If you're doing excursions and stuff, you might need a few more outfits, but we aren't planning on doing an excursion. That we're just going to walk into the port when we're in Mexico and maybe go and walk into another port, but we're not doing any excursions. We're going to go into Castaway Cay, but again, just in like comfy shorts and t-shirt for that day. So yeah, I've got those jumpers to pack. Oh yeah, I love the back of that as well. Like Mickey with his cape. But yeah, they'll be great for, say, just chilling on the cruise for sure. But yeah, I'll just quickly show you now the dresses that I've got. I'll just hang them up on the door here and you can see what I'm going for. Okay, first dress. So yeah, I like my kind of mesh, gothic-y, yes, dramatic kind of dresses. This was from Shein. And yeah, I wore it recently for like a works party. It's got like a t-shirt dress kind of underneath, and then it's like almost like a t-shirt at the top, but it's really, really floaty, like puffy. And I thought this would be great for the Halloween kind of evening. And again, going to mix this up with like an Ursula look, or I could just pop on like pumpkin ears, and it's just very, very Halloween-y. So yeah, I thought I could make that work. But yeah, love it. Super comfy, but gives that effect. Great for pictures, and I thought great for Halloween as well. Okay, this dress was a little vintage bargain. So I was eyeing up this dress quite a long time ago. I'd kind of searched white polka dot dress. It's actually from Roman, which to me, and I'll correct me if I'm wrong, but it's more like a wedding guest dresses, that kind of thing, like a little bit more formal, the dresses. Which this it's giving me very wedding guest vibes. But I'd seen it online a long, long time ago, I think even last year. And I think it retailed like £80, £60. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to spend that for this dress. I'm not sure where I'd wear it. And then I was thinking about formal night on the cruise. And I love, like, say, white polka dot. I just always liked kind of the design of it, like it kind of layered. And I thought, say it was about a year ago, I kept checking it to see if it'd gone down anymore. And I think the cheapest I'd seen it was like £40. And again, I was like, no, I don't need it. And then I just had a thought, oh, I'll have a look on Vinted, because it is like, say, last year's kind of stock, or last year it was in the shops. And I spotted it on Vinted. There's actually a couple of people selling them. And I got it for £10. And I thought it'd be perfect for formal night with my black kind of polka dot mini ears. Really nice on pictures. We've got some nice pictures in the atrium and say out on meals and stuff. And yeah, just thought it's very, very Disney, very Minnie Mouse. I'd love to get like a picture like Minnie or Mickey in their formal outfits. And yeah, just really like it. And say it's such a bargain. I do love on Vinted when you just caught it at the right time, when it's like now kind of last year's stuff and you still love the item and you can find it for really cheap. It's the best. Okay, and this dress is from Boohoo, and I got this for the last cruise. So when I wore this dress for one of the nights, I'll pop a picture in so you can see it here. But yeah, I wore this on one of the evenings and not really worn it since I got back. So wanted to kind of get the use out of it again. And I thought it'd be perfect for this cruise. Red's a lovely colour. Again, for Disney cruise, I just kind of like that pop of colour. Don't tend to wear a lot of colour. But yeah, this was really, really nice on. And I thought perfect for another night. Might try and save this for the evening we're in the Coco restaurant, because again, a little bit of pop of colour would be lovely. And I'm glad I'm going to wear it again. Okay, one last thing I recently picked up was this cup. They've just released this for their kind of Halloween collection at Starbucks. Look at it, it's so cool. The nails. It was like £3.25. And it's just a reusable, one of their kind of like reusable cups. But I found on the cruise, you can obviously take a cup and refill it at the drink stations. I did have like one that had a lid. This has obviously got like a more like a coffee cup one, but I will take it on there because again, if we're grabbing a coffee at the refillable stations or a drink for the evening, I might take a couple. I might take one more cup with me, because it's just sometimes if you're refilling your drinks to take back to the stateroom, you could be on like for example, the last cruise I was on deck 2 and the drinks machines were on deck 11. So, you know, you have to kind of, if you want to get a couple of drinks, it's good to kind of stock up. I tended to fill my drinks cup and then take maybe 1 or 2 little kind of cups on with me. But the cups that they have next to the machines are like that big. They're only like small paper cups. It's really useful to take like a little refillable cup with you. Say if you've come from a Disney resort, you might have your resort mug. Definitely bring that onto the cruise and refill that. You might buy a sipper cup on the cruise. You might have one you've just bought and you brought with you. So yeah, it's really handy to have a couple of these to stock up on drinks when you're taking them back to the stateroom. And like water and things, if you don't have a water package, you can top up that and keep that in your fridge in the room. And one last thing that's super exciting for the cruise is your door magnets for the cruise, which you have to do. If you're going on a cruise, you have to get some door magnets. And I did get some from this company for the May cruise, so I've bought some more because they were fabulous. and I love the designs. So yeah, these are from Indigo Dinosaur, which you can find on Etsy. So yeah, if you've watched my other cruise vlogs, you will have seen them on the doors, and we bought them for the whole family and absolutely loved them. But I wanted to buy another couple for the treasure, so I did buy this. This is the medium size, I believe. There's a smaller one that I got off the Fantasy, and yeah, I picked one up with the treasure. You can write on this like a whiteboard, so I might pop on my Instagram as well on there, or a little message or something. But yeah, love that. And I said to Stacey she needs to get one as well, so she decided to go for Daisy Duck with Ginger Stacey on there. That's her Instagram handle. But yeah, she's really cute, the Daisy Duck. We're actually celebrating Stacey's 40th birthday year. We're celebrating lots of stuff on this trip. Let's be honest, we're very, very excited and celebrating. It was Stacey's 40th birthday back in January, so we're still doing the celebrations, and she wanted to get a really cool magnet to pop on the door that she's celebrating a birthday. So she went for this one. So we just said, can we have Little Mermaid design, happy 40th Stacey. This is a really big magnet. It's a really decent size, but yeah, you can do them in all different character designs. So love that. Love the way that like turned out. I've got a new magnet as well. I had a Fantasia Mickey one and I love it, but because it's a Halloween themed cruise ship, I thought I need another one. So I went for Jack Skellington with my name on there. Say these are what you pop on your doors for, and you'll see them on the cruise. People have all sorts of stuff. You can design your own, you can obviously buy them, and you can stick anything on your doors, little kind of baskets to do little pixie dust gifts, and it's just crazy. Like everybody does it. So it's really fun to do. I think they sell magnets as well in the shop, but I would highly, highly recommend Indigo Dinosaur. Have a check out of their shop, because they've got some, like every single character pretty much in a design. So love them. And while I was looking online, there was an offer to do like a social media kind of magnet. So if you do have like an Instagram or a YouTube, which I do have, you can do this type of magnet. So I'll just move these up a sec. Obviously this is my kind of main kind of Magic Laura for my YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And then they've designed little QR codes. So that's YouTube, and that's Instagram. So you just pop that on the door, and if people scan them, they'll be able to get to your socials. So I think that's really, really cool. And I think that was free when you spent a certain amount or something like that. But love that. So that's going to go on the door as well. And yeah, really, really pleased with them. Going to keep them all safe, keep them in our hand luggage bags to go onto the cruise. So as soon as we get our stateroom, we can pop them on the door. And then say watch the vlogs, because you'll see how that turns out on the door. But yeah, definitely getting there with the cruise packing. Still need to kind of organise this a little bit, but say most of the stuff and like the little kind of accessories and little extra bits there for the cruise. And I know my other suitcase will be for merchandise that I pick up at Universal, Disney, Bath and Body Works, all the usual stuff, Walmart, Target, all of that. But I'll keep this kind of free just for the cruise. So I know like everything's in one place there. Last but not least, I have my toiletry bag. I actually picked this one up from Amazon before I went on the last cruise in May, and I found it really, really easy to use. It's got a compartment at the front there, and then it folds out, and it's got a hook at the top there, and then obviously it folds out even more. I've just got my razor there, and it folds out like that. And I found this again in the cruise and the staterooms, and even in the hotel rooms a lot of the time. Sometimes kind of if there's two of you there with makeup and skincare and all of that stuff, it can get a little bit cramped. So I found this really handy. So yeah, just popping this on the back of the door like this and having everything kind of laid out, it was really easy to use, and it saved some space as well. There's a hook. I think there was a hook on the back. No, actually, I didn't put it on the back of the door on the cruise. I mean, the treasure might be slightly different. I actually hooked it onto like the towel rail, I think I did on the cruise, but it was really easy to find everything. So yeah, this was just from Amazon. I can't remember the price. I think it was under £20. That, and they had different colours as well. I just went for like the classic emo one. And in there I'll just pack things like sun cream. This was from Superdrug, just a spray one. I find the spray ones a lot easier and easy to carry around as well. Definitely need to be keeping up. Not been to a really hot country in a long time. And since all kind of my surgery and things like that, I do need to keep up with my sun cream. So find these easy. I'm going to buy a couple more different types of sun cream. Taking with me like an airbrush tan as well. I've not used this yet. This was from Be Bold. And I wanted a new, decent kind of mousse tan. And then I wanted like a top-up one. And this is like an aerosol one. So I'll let you know how that goes. I do like wearing a tan. I'm not tanned at all. I've got nothing on at the moment. I do like to have a little bit of a tan. This is in medium. I think my actual tan I got is medium dark, but we'll see how it goes. And with an offer, I got like a brush with it as well. So I can just top up, because I find, don't know if anybody else finds, but like the top of the shoulders and like my chest and stuff like washes off really quickly. Feel my legs and my arms are okay, but like that kind of area, like into my neck, does kind of wash off quickly. So wanted to try this and have this like on the go, because I don't really want to be doing full like tanning myself when I'm away, but hopefully this will be like a quick fix. Just got a little bag of random things I'm taking with me. Let's have a look. I picked up a new setting spray as well. I've used this for years. I used to work for Urban Decay like many years ago, and I just always tried and tested. This is the mini all-nighter spray. There's lots of setting sprays out nowadays. This used to be like the only one, but it's always worked for me. And yeah, thought I'd buy another little travel one to have on me. I just got a little mini mouthwash as well. I'm going to buy some toothpaste when I'm there. I want to buy some toothpaste from Walmart. Plasters are a must, even though if your shoes are dead comfy. And I know one of the nights I'll be wearing my dock shoes, which I have worn in, but they still, especially in the heat, feet swell, rub, all of that, fun times. Always good to have plasters. And I've got like a full like medical kit as well with me. I do take some medication, and I've got like, I want to have everything kind of paracetamol, ibuprofen, all like the essentials, just in case. And I know Stacey's the same. She brings like a full-on pharmacy with her. And I just got some tissues as well to pack with me for like the whole trip. So I've got them. And again, there'll be like makeup and skincare and all of that stuff going in here as well. But obviously you need your sun cream, plasters, setting sprays, and yeah, I will let you know how I get on with this airbrush tan also. I feel like toiletries is always like a last minute thing with me. I'll be doing that on like the last day, just making sure I've got everything, got my makeup brushes, got my palettes. Like I do wear makeup when I'm out there. Definitely going to go Sephora and pick up a few bits. All right, guys, that's it. That is the packing. Please pray for me. Please wish me luck with all of that. And yeah, I'm hoping that Universal will be able to move our luggage around and all of that stuff, because it's going to be crazy. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed seeing kind of the outfits I've got planned, and mainly kind of the dresses for the cruise ship, because each evening's going to, I like to kind of have a dress, a little bit of a theme. So if you think I've missed anything off, let me know in the comments. What are your essentials to pack for Orlando? I know there's a few bits I'm going to buy. So we're going straight to Walmart and Target when we get there to get some other little bits. And I think I've got everything. Just want to make sure I've got all my tech stuff. I've got my laptop, I've got my camera. Everything's all sorted there. We've got enough chargers, enough of all that. But yeah, I just can't wait to get in the parks, and especially Epic Universe. I mean, a brand new park for us. And it's not even a year old yet. I just can't believe it. I can't believe I'll be there. And yeah, I can't wait to share some pictures. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. And yeah, there'll be lots coming there, sharing pictures and outfits of the day and all little funny kind of like videos and stuff. They'll be all on there. And yeah, can't wait to share how this trip goes, because it's very exciting. It's super special for both me and Stacey. And yeah, really can't wait to share it. And I hope you guys are all doing well. Let me know if you've got an Orlando countdown or a Disney countdown, a Universal countdown. Are you heading there for spooky season? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you're subscribed, like this video. More people will find my videos then. And yeah, I will see you in my next videos. There'll be the vlogs. They'll be coming out soon, and can't wait to share them. But yeah, I will see you all in my next one. Bye.